Sometime I started saying, Melissa, are you getting in the new car? Because I just started feeling that Melissa needs to get the new car. And Melissa's like, no, I'm not getting the new car. And well, few time, I mean, what was it? How
Like
1
2
week, 2
months.
weeks, 2 months, something like
Yeah.
this, right? Then she had a car accident. Her car was totaled. She went on a trip and her car was totaled and was not able, could not be restored. So unwillingly, Melissa said, well, now I'm getting a new car, right? First of all, that story was miraculous because how it happened, she was completely protected. The car is totaled and Melissa is not even injured or anything, thank God. But it's the protection. So she was protected. She handled it amazingly. She demonstrated the spiritual mastery over the material world with how she was able not to be that stressed like a muggle would be, right? And all of that. So I'm not telling that story. I'm just mentioning that we dissected the story, and she showed how she demonstrated the spiritual mastery over the material world. And now tell us about new car.
So
Not
new
long, but
car.
still.
Yeah. Keeping it short, I sat and didn't look for a new car for a while because I was like, I didn't want to.
You went to the dealership, and what kind of car did you get?
I had two choices, either one that was very basic or one that was ultimate, that had all the bells and whistles. And the bells and whistles car literally drove right in front of me. I was the first one to see it. It was still wrapped up. And they said, do you want it? And I'm like, maybe. But there were other people ahead of me in line already for this car. And one person was already signing it. And 45 minutes later, they said that person couldn't get the car and it's yours. Do you want it? Please give us an answer right now. And I said, yes. So I got a car that I didn't intentionally think I was going to get. And I ended up being right at that dealership at the perfect time, perfect day.
Unexpected day. I didn't expect her to go on Thursday, right? And
Yeah.
you came on Thursday, and it was absolutely perfect.
Yeah. I had something else planned for that day. It didn't happen. And suddenly I had all this free time. And I didn't even spend that much time at the dealership. Everyone says it's a full day thing. I was in and out in under 4 hours, all done.
All
with a
by
new
herself?
car, all by myself. I was the only person to drive that car besides, the maintenance person, people like getting it ready. But it was my car from the very beginning. And they even said that, people wait. Whoever ordered this car originally, they waited like 2.5, 3 months to get this car. And it was just mine.
In one day, without pre-planning, without looking for a car. We don't look for a car. We wait for divine guidance, like she said. And she followed divine guidance signs. She went on that particular day that was not even planned for. She even told me, I'm not planning to come anytime soon. I mean, later on, right? Remember you were saying, no. And did you say the name?
No.
Okay.
So the car is, why am I blanking on it?
Limited.
Oh, the top end of this line is called limited. But I personally didn't want that name anymore. That was the name of my old car, actually. So technically it's second highest level, but because of all its upgrades, it's actually that top layer or top level. And even the car dealership person was like, this is the top of the line. It has everything upgraded to the max. Only afterward did I like compare the two. What's the difference between this version that I have and the limited? And nothing. It's the name. So I have that ultimate premium level car, just not that name.
You see, God didn't tell Melissa to ride a bike instead of the car. God gave Melissa a car that is hybrid, not hybrid, what is it? Hybrid, CRV, because she wanted CRV, Toyota, expensive car, very expensive car. And God didn't say, okay, you should be poor and drive bicycle, because bicycle is little and that's all you deserve, right? So, and if she didn't have the money, how could she get that car? So the money has to come, but her car came from God, not from the material world. And so because of that, she even didn't get, how can it be possible? She even got on that one day when the car is being waited for 3 months and you can't even get it, she got it, and it's unlimited because it's a spiritual consciousness. In the spiritual consciousness, we are unlimited in our creations. And the car is not limited because she's not on that consciousness. The mirror did not reflect her limited consciousness because she's not there. It's not her consciousness. Melissa's consciousness is unlimited. Money is a good thing if you take it responsibly. It's just there is a difference between how we handle the money. And so, yeah, Melissa is enjoying her life much more, I'm sure. She loved her car, the previous one. She didn't want to get rid of it, even though for some reason I decided she has to. I don't know why. But the fact that you got this car in a miraculous way. And guess what? The green light flow, right? The green light flow way. That's how we operate in the spiritual consciousness.
Yeah, even the car associate people were like, this never happens. You got lucky.
And they mentioned the word miracle. You're forgetting.
It was a miracle.
Yeah, even Muggle said it's a miracle. Of course it's a miracle, but we manifest these miracles. We're not surprised, right? Is that good story? Good, I asked her to say it? Yeah,